What is going on, guys, and welcome back to today's video. And in today's video I will be showing you guys how to make this Armadillo XP farm. You've probably seen a tutorial on how to make one module of this XP farm, but this is a multi-module XP farm, and it actually gets you 4 times the amount of XP and will get you close to about 60 levels if you take all the XP at once. This farm is actually very simple to build. Here's a little above view of the farm, and let's get right into it. So for this video, you're actually going to need a lot of armadillos, 24 for each pod. So you're going to need about 94 to 96 armadillos, depending on if one dies or whatever, but you're going to need a lot of armadillos for this farm. You can breed them with the spider eyes, so you take 2 spider eyes and you can breed them. I would recommend getting more than 2 to start, but after you start to get them to breed, it's just like cows and sheep and all that, they will breed a lot quicker for the farm. So these are actually all the items you are going to need for the farm. The hardest thing is probably going to be getting all the armadillos, just because you have to breed a lot of them. Besides that, there's just really not many items. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into making this farm. Find a preferably flat area, or create one yourself, and the first step you want to do is start to dig down. So you're going to make 3 open columns like this, just like this, but leave a block space in between. So 2 deep columns like this, and just leave a block space in between. Alright, when you have that complete, it should look like this. Then you're going to want to take your glass and fill up most of it. So you're going to fill up about this amount right here. And obviously, if you have stone or anything around these blocks, they need to be something that silverfish can't spawn out of. So I'm pretty sure it's stone and stone bricks are off limits for this farm. Do not make it out of those, or else you'll be having a great time, needless to say. Alright, once you have your glass placed, we're leaving this to the very end, and this middle block stays open. So what you're going to do next is dig down 2 in the center, and then pick a side, whichever side would be the easiest, and you could just break 1 block like that. So you're able to access the armor stand that you're going to place right here in the center, right that. Mr. Pig. I swear, bro. But yes, place that armor stand right in the center, and that will allow you to sweeping edge all 4 of these chambers whenever the armadillos get in. So you take your 4 campfires, and you're going to want to place them in there, just as so. And you get rid of those. And for some people, if you unload some of the chunks, some of the armadillos will die because of the campfires. So me personally, I like to make a little area where I can extinguish the campfires. So that is what I have the slab for. So basically, I do this and kind of just do something like that. So I'm able to access the campfires, and I'm able to extinguish them if need be, and if I think the armadillos are going to die. It's really just about protecting yourself from having to get 8,000 armadillos again, and trust me, it sucks. Alright, once you have that complete, it should look like this from above. It's really been very simple so far. But next, you're going to do the zombie. So I usually make a 6 blocks trench about 1 or 2 blocks away. And basically what this will do is this will keep armadillos in like that ball-like state, basically. So they won't be able to be out and roaming, so they won't die to the campfires. They're going to be hurt or scared by the hostile mob and getting hurt by the campfires, which will cause them to roll up in the ball where they actually can't take damage. So in here, I'll usually just place 1 boat and 1 boat over here, and I just use these polished slabs to cover it up. And the best time to try and lure your zombie in is definitely nighttime, just so they can't burn up, because trust me, I hate when they burn up, because it sucks. It sucks for everybody, to be honest. So if you can't get them at night though, and you have to bring them up from out of a cave, I would do it like this, and kind of just like, so you're able to access the zombie to try and get him in the thing. So yeah, for me it's be a little bit easier because I'm a creative, but for other people, let me know what the easiest way you find out is, because I really haven't found the easiest way yet, besides just trying to push him in there and take damage yourself. Yeah, once again we'll do the same thing over here. Get our zombie. Okay, not you, Buster. Actually, you know, you work, whatever. You'll grow up one day. Alright, so our zombies are in place now. So, do not put your armadillos in there until your zombies are in place, or else they will die. Nobody wants that, to be honest. So make sure your zombies are in place so your armadillos roll up and aren't gonna die to the campfires. Next step is you're gonna place this bucket of water in all these corners so you're able to close this off. I did this wrong. There you go. And basically what this is doing is it's bringing the silverfish to you. So all the silverfish are gonna spawn in these spots, and they're just gonna float right over, right down to the center where you're able to sweeping edge. So this is what the farm looks like now, looking actually very similar to the finished product over there, except you're missing one thing, and that is the armadillos. So basically, he was not rolled up. You saw him, he saw the zombie, he felt the zombie or whatever it is, and he rolled up. And then look at that. So the max amount you can have in one area is actually 24. So I'm just gonna stack load this with how many of our armadillos I can fit. Alright, I have my master volume on 1. I would highly recommend turning your volume down. This farm is loud. Very loud. After that is complete though, you're done the farm. Like I said, this is the very simplest farm you can actually make for XP in the overworld. I would say an Enderman farm is probably a little bit easier than this. It just takes a little bit more blocks, and there's so many designs out there for this. But if you were playing in the overworld and you're like, hey, I can't make an Enderman farm, can't do all this, like, this is definitely the best method for getting XP. So I quickly reset my XP. I was at level 59, and now we're gonna be testing out the farm. So get the infestation potions. Yeah. Boom. And just basically hopping down here. You want to have a sweeping edge 3 and no fire aspect, and you're just gonna swipe. And basically after that, you're just gonna sit here and let all the XP collect. In some servers, they'll have an XP stacking mod, but in survival worlds, you're just gonna have to sit here and just let the XP collect. And honestly, it's pretty nice because you don't really have to swing your sword. You just keep getting XP. Oh, there it is. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Level 59 with this XP farm from 4 potions. That's very cheap. It takes a stone block to brew these potions. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys need any clarification on how to make the farm and how to do anything with the farm, please send me a DM on Discord or in my comments below. I will be making a schematic of this farm, so it's going to be in the description. If you guys know how to use Schematica, you can do that. If not, then you guys can just follow the little tutorial that I did in this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. It's been a while since I've made a video. Any feedback is accepted. Just send a comment below, and thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.